What is up, and welcome back to our wedding bells series. I have had so much fun sharing with you guys all the steps of wedding planning. Now, if you've been following along for a while, you know that we got engaged back in April. It's now May, so we've been engaged for 1 month, and we have crushed out some of the most important parts of wedding planning. And fun fact, I'm doing it all by myself, obviously with help. But I didn't hire a wedding planner. I didn't hire anyone to help me. I do work for myself from home, so I thought that this would be a fun thing to do on my own. And you know what? Back in high school and college and stuff, every time I had a group project, I was always that person that like wanted to take it on by myself. I enjoy being very hands-on with things that I'm doing. So I am wedding planning. I am doing it mostly by myself, and I am having so much fun. I keep hearing like, are you stressed yet? Has the stress set in? And honestly, it hasn't. I've had a lot of fun, and I think it's because Jacob and I have been together for so long, 10.5 years, that we kind of had the same vision for what we wanted for our wedding, and so everything is kind of just falling into place. With that being said, I've had a lot of questions over on Instagram, so if you're not following me yet over on Instagram, it's just Jade Raymond. I always share things over there a little bit like behind the scenes day in the life, but I've had a lot of questions about how it is I'm planning my wedding by myself, so I thought that I'd share with you exactly what I'm doing to plan my wedding. Now, I purchased this off Amazon. It's just the Knot Wedding Planner and Organizer by Carly Roney and editors of theknot.com. So I'm using this wedding planner. It was like 20 bucks, and I'm also using the Knot website. Now, this has been so helpful. Sorry, my alarm.
Here's your reminder. Call Kelly. Here's your reminder. Call Kelly.
So I am using the Knot wedding planner. I got this on Amazon. It was like $19 or $20, and it has been worth every penny. I'm using this in addition to the Knot website, which is just a free website that you can use to kind of collect your guest list, make a registry, kind of get inspiration and all of that. So it's been very simple. It also creates a timeline on the website, creates a timeline. So you put in your wedding, the date of your wedding. It tells you how many days till your wedding. I believe we're at 115 days till the wedding, and it tells you what you should be doing every step of the way and gives you a timeline. Because if you're like me and you've never planned a wedding and you only plan to have one wedding, you have no idea what to do, when to do it, how to do it, or any of that. So it's been a learning experience, but highly recommend this. I actually haven't even taken this little sticker off the front because I was planning to show you guys what it looked like, and I wanted to make sure that you could see the sticker. So if you're looking for it, it's just the Knot wedding planner. It's been amazing, like I said. So I'm gonna take that off, and it's really cool. What I like about this is it's kind of like a keepsake for the entire process of planning the wedding. So now on the front, it just says our wedding, and then when you open it up on the inside, it has like every last detail of the wedding. It has your wedding date, and then if we go ahead and skim through this, it really takes you through everything you need. It has color inspiration, timeline and budget, guest list and invitations, venue and menu, dress and accessories, ceremony and bridal party. It also has photos and video / entertainment, flowers and decor, and the big day and beyond. And that's what I thought was really cool, is that it did do and beyond. So it tells you like wedding weekend accommodations and timeline, wedding day contact list, honeymoon contact sheet. So it walks you through all these steps in a very organized way. We have already accomplished so much on this. We've done our guest list. What was really cool personally for me with the timeline is they had a 12-month timeline, as well as a, what was it called? Express engagement timeline, which is exactly what we were doing. So it was a 4 to 5 month time frame, which has been really cool. And it just gives you these little things to check off the list as you go. So we are making moves, which has been really cool. So we're 4 to 5 months before the wedding currently, and almost everything on our checklist is done. We are actually going wedding cake tasting tonight, which is what Jacob was the most excited about. He always heard like, cake tasting is so fun, cake tasting is like the best part, which, you know, if you're a cake fan, I get it. I don't personally love cake that much, but I'm kind of excited. It'll be fun. So I will take you along for the journey. We will go cake tasting tonight. However, if you're enjoying these Wedding Bells series videos and you want to follow along on our wedding, which is right around the corner, be sure to hit subscribe. I would love to hear in the comments below if you find them helpful. I would love to know personally if you planned your own wedding, or if you're not married yet, do you plan to plan your own wedding? I would love to know that. Because I'm having so much fun getting to know all these other future brides or recent brides, and it's been so fun. So comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure you hit subscribe if you would like to be updated when we post videos, and if you really want to get that notification, because sometimes YouTube's weird, hit the little bell. It will notify you every single time we upload a video, and I will take you along for our cake tasting adventure tonight. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to our Wedding Bell series. What are we headed to do?
Probably the best part of the wedding.
What would that be?
We're gonna try all the cake, and guess what? None of the calories count.
It's kind of like Disneyland. Calories don't count when you're wedding cake tasting. So we were actually not gonna do the tasting part. Like, she didn't really care if we did it or didn't, and I was like, I don't really care, let's pick some. But this is Jacob's like favorite part.
I asked her if they could do an ice cream cake, and Jade got kind of
She gave us like 6 flavors, and she's like, what ones would you like me to have ready for the trial? And Jacob was like, all of them. So we are headed to taste different kinds of wedding cakes for our wedding. We also booked our officiant today, as well as our videographer and our photographer. So we are like crushing it.
We booked our officiant.
Our officiant.
Yeah, is he gonna have flags? Like, is he gonna like throw flags when we
Our pastor.
Oh.
Our pasture.
Where we put the cows?
We were having this debate. I want to hear in the comments below. Do you say it pasture or pastor?
I think it's pasture.
He thinks it's pasture. And I'm like, that's where you keep a horse.
A horse, of course.
It's a pastor. Let me know if I'm right. But we're going wedding cake tasting. My mom and sister are coming with us, so we might try and get some behind the scenes and take you guys along for the ride.
Give me your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now. Give me your love and tell me your secrets. 'Cause we're in this together now. Yeah, we're in this together now. I'll keep you safe, I'll give you my everything. Even if we're falling down, even if we're falling down, all of me is yours, every part of me. 'Cause we're in this together now. You and me together now. What's the point of living if we're scared to lose each other? What's the point?
We just finished cake tasting and we made out big. She gave us a whole cake to take home. This is not going to be good for my healthy eating.
Wait, do calories count on this one? Or does it still count as cake tasting? We're still tasting.
What do you think?
They don't count.
I think that they count. No, what we're really gonna do with this is we didn't try this flavor. This one is carrot cake. And we are gonna take it to Jacob's mom and dad because they have not tried it. They didn't come with us. So we're gonna take it so they can try it. We're gonna taste it and then we're gonna leave it there so they can eat it. But we picked out the flavors we want. We picked out what we want our cake to look like. And I'm so excited for you guys to see. Okay, to close out on this video, I just want to take you inside the wedding planner that I'm using because I've had so many questions about this. So like I said, we're using the Knot Ultimate Wedding Planner and Organizer. I'm loving it. I got it on Amazon. It kind of just walks you through like what to expect through your engagement, some contact sheets for your vendors and venue and DJ and all of that, which is nice to keep right up front. Then it moves into inspiration. So here we have our color inspiration. We were able to kind of look through there and decide what we wanted and how we wanted our wedding to be represented. And it kind of dives into a little bit more of inspiration, which we had a lot of fun with. So right here, Jacob and I did these worksheets together where you talk about your wedding, what you want, your inspiration and style of the wedding, which you could either draw or print out things here, which I thought was really cool. And then it kind of moves into timeline and budget. And as you can see, they are just tabbed for you so that you can quickly flip to whatever you want to look at that day. So talking a little bit more about your timeline, obviously we didn't need any of that. What I thought was really cool about this, like I shared, there is an express timeline, which is exactly what we used. So an express timeline for anywhere from 4 to 5 months wedding planning, which was the biggest stress for me in the beginning. I was like, can that even be done? Goes into a little bit of budgeting, knowing how to budget. So if it's just you planning your wedding or just you and your spouse, that is very, very helpful. And it also talks about how parents can help and budgeting that out as well. Next, it goes into guest list and invitations, talks about how to make your guest list, who should make the cut, because that is kind of a difficult thing to do. And then you can do your guest list right here, or again, you can do it on the Knot website, which is what we did. And it just really breaks everything down. I love that it broke everything down by what was important. So like venue and menu, so that you know kind of what you need to plan for. What was really helpful is that on a lot of these things, like the cake, for example, it told me questions that I should be asking my like cake maker and all of that, which I've never had a wedding, so I would never know what to ask. So yeah, right here, top cake planning tips. So it gives you the top tips on this page, and then on the other side, there's like a worksheet for your cake, your inspiration for your cake and what you'd like it to look like. You can draw or print things out. It gives you kind of a breakdown of the different kinds of cakes, different flavors, things like that. So you just have an idea before you go in to meet your baker. And then this right here. Questions to ask your cake baker. So they have this for every single thing. Photographer, videographer, venue, what dress fitting, all of that, which was so cool for me. I think that by far that was the best thing. So it kind of does that little same breakdown in every category. So this is picking out your dress and finding the dress that's perfect for you. So this is the Knot Wedding Planner. I'm absolutely loving it. And like I said, if anything, it's a really cool keepsake for later down the road when we want to look back and remember this really special day. So hopefully that was helpful. I will link this down below if that's something you're interested in, and I will see you soon for our next episode of Wedding Bells.